Hi, thanks for joining me. I'm Lori, and I wanted to share some of the things that I do these days to kind of help relieve stress and some anxiety. I like doing some mindful meditation, and I wanted to share some of these tools or these little tips that might help you um, with your stress, anxiety. I think today a lot of us just have feelings that we're not sure what is going on. We might be angry, we might be sad, but I do feel that meditation is a great way for me and hopefully for you to help relieve some of that and some of those feelings. So, first, we're going to start out with breathing is a very important part of meditation. And anyone can do these little exercises anywhere. You don't have to set for 20 minutes, 30 minutes. You can do this for 5, 10, 15 minutes, a couple times during the day, and you won't believe the difference it does in helping you kind of be mindful of where you're at and the feelings that you're having throughout the day. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to close our eyes and focus on our breathing because that's one of the main key factors of when you're stressed, when you're just not feeling your 100%. So you could just take a couple of deep breaths and bring some fresh air into your lungs and blow that out. And when you're releasing that air, you're releasing some of that stress and maybe some of those feelings that you're having. So let's just find our comfortable space. You might want to lay down, you might want to sit in a chair, you can sit on the floor, whatever works best for you. So we're just going to kind of get comfortable. You might be here for a few minutes, so find a nice space that works for you, a nice position. And then we're going to close our eyes. And then as we close our eyes, we kind of come to this moment. Just take a few long, deep breaths in and out through your nostrils. And as you're breathing in through the nose, feel that cool air. Just recognize how that feels as it's entering your body and entering your lungs. And then when you exhale, same thing. Just take notice of how that feels as it's leaving your body. The warmth that's coming out through your nose. So again, a couple of nice deep breaths in through your nose, out through your nose, and just take notice of how that feels. How it feels in your lungs as they're filling up with air, and then when it's releasing. Good. Now you can just open your eyes if you want. So breathing is the key component, I feel, of meditation because that's the one thing we can focus on. So anytime, any place that you're at, if you're just not feeling good, you're feeling kind of anxious, you're feeling kind of stressed, just close your eyes. You don't even have to close your eyes, but if you just take a couple deep breaths and you just focus on that breathing in and breathing out, it'll make a world of difference. It really will. So the next thing that I want to go over is we're going to just do like kind of a body scan. And this takes a few more minutes, but I think sometimes if we just come to this moment and do a body check to see how our body's feeling, that brings us very mindful of what's going on. Sometimes we don't understand why we're feeling the way we do, but if we can do a self-check and see, it might help answer some of the reasons of why we're feeling the way we are. But if it doesn't, that's okay, because we don't always know why we're feeling the way we are. But the good thing about being mindful is you're recognizing that feeling. You're recognizing that you have anxiety, that you have depression, that you have sadness, that you have happiness. So you're just acknowledging that, and you know that you have those feelings. The other thing about mindfulness and even meditation is we don't judge. And so when we're meditating, if you lose track, that's fine. If you get off of your breathing pattern, that's fine. Those things are okay. We just acknowledge them and then we let them go. So with a body check, we're going to close our eyes. Again, get comfortable because we're going to be here for a few minutes. And we're just going to do a check on different parts of our body to see how we're feeling. And then we'll come back and kind of finish up. So again, you can lay down. You might fall asleep, but you can lay down. You can sit up, but just be comfortable for the next few minutes as we go and do a body check. So again, we're going to close our eyes. We're going to take some nice, slow, deep breaths in and out through our nose, just to get ready. Again, just noticing the breath as it's coming in and as it's exiting our body. And we want to make sure we're breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. So we're going to start at our toes. So just imagine your toes. Just vision those in your head. You can even wiggle them if you want to kind of feel that sensation. Maybe you have shoes on, maybe you're barefoot. But just notice how your toes feel. Can you just kind of sense the feeling in your toes? Maybe you feel cool air over them. Maybe you feel your shoes making connection, touching your toes. Just notice that feeling. And then let's move up to our ankles. Just bring our vision to our ankles. Again, can you become aware of the feeling of your ankles? Maybe you have pants on and that's touching your skin. Just noticing the sensation around your ankles. And then just gently come up to your knees. You have your knees bent. Again, do you have material touching them? Maybe you have a blanket over you. Can you feel any warmth, any coolness around your knees? Remember that we're breathing in and out nice and gently through our nose. Breathing is always important. Let's come up to our hips. Feel the sensation in your hips. Again, maybe you have clothing touching your, feel the tension or the warmth, maybe the friction, and kind of feeling. Breathing in and out. And then let's come up to our arms. Just bring your focus up to your arms. Are your arms covered? Is the air gently passing over your arms? Maybe you can feel the hair on your arms. Maybe you can even feel the blood flowing through your veins up and down your arm. Again, just breathing gently in and out through the nose. Just focusing on your arms. Now let's move our focus up to our shoulders. Do you have some tension in your shoulders today? How does things feel in your shoulder area? Some material touching it. Maybe the air is passing over them. Now let's move up to our face. Still continuing to breathe in and out through your nose, nice and gently. On your face, do you feel cool air? Do you feel warmth? Maybe you happen to be outside and you feel the sun shining on it. Can you feel the little hairs on your face maybe blowing or moving? Nice and gently continue to breathe in through your nose, out through your nose. And then we're going to scan back down over the body. And as we do, again, just use your vision, use your senses. Just start at the top of your head. And just gently scan down. Very slow. And as you're scanning, if you come to an area that has maybe a little tension, a little pain, a little discomfort, just stop your scan right there. Just try breathing nice and gently in and out and focusing right on that spot. Once you've done that, start your scan again. Continue on down your body. Again, if you come to a spot that has a little tension, a little pain, a little discomfort, go ahead and stop there. Just breathe in and out through your nose. Breathe the breath in and breath out right there at that spot. Breathing in some love. We'll continue on down through the body until we get to the very tips of our toes. And once you get to the tip of your toes, just kind of wiggle your fingers, maybe your toes, your ankles, move them around a little bit to start the circulation back up. Readjust if you need to. Take a couple nice, gentle breaths in and out through the nose. Again, noticing the cool air coming in and the warm air exiting. And then when you're ready, just gently open your eyes. You can do that. That's a great thing to do like at night, right before you go to bed. If you are like me, I go to bed and sometimes 1,000 things are going through my brain or through my head. And so I need to relax a little bit. So I'll go ahead and just do a simple 5-10 minute body scan. And that helps a lot to just kind of relax my body also. The other tool or little tidbit to do is just that breathing exercise. So even if you can just take 5-10 minutes a day, and if you can find a quiet place, it's great. Even if you have to go out and sit in the car by yourself, but just go and try to find a nice quiet place where you can sit or lay. And you're just going to take a few minutes to do that nice, quiet, gentle breathing in and out. And when you're doing that, the thing to keep in mind is as we're breathing, if you're focusing on that breathing in and breathing out, sometimes thoughts are going to come in and disrupt that concentration on your breathing. And that's okay. Again, don't judge yourself. We've all got things going on. So just allow that thought or that whatever is going on, just allow that to come in and then let it go. Just let it go. And so another way to kind of help staying concentrated on your breathing is also by counting when you're breathing in and out. So you could start at 63 and you're going to breathe in 63, breathe out 63. Breathe in 62, breathe out 62, and continue on. And if you do that and you forget where you're at, you get lost at your counting, that's all. It's okay. Just start over again and do it again. Those are great tools and great tips. So let's just try that just a little bit. We'll take a few minutes and just do some nice deep breath, gentle breathing in and out through our nose. And again, thoughts are going to come in. Don't worry about that. Just acknowledge them, let them go, and then come back and focus on your breathing or focus on your counting. Start over again. So let's just close our eyes. Again, find a nice comfortable place. Closing our eyes. And we're just taking some breaths in and out. And that's what you can concentrate on. And again, if that's hard to concentrate on your breathing, then start counting. Again, start at 63. So you're going to breathe in 63, out 63. In 62, out 62. And just do that to yourself. Count to yourself. let's just take a few minutes and just be thankful that we're here. Just focus on our breathing and just relax. Be mindful of this very moment. Just focusing on our breath. Gently in through the nose and out through the nose. Just being very mindful of this moment, this time right here. Don't worry about those thoughts that are coming in. Just acknowledge them, let them go, and go back to focusing on your breathing. Just take notice of when you're breathing in, how your lungs are expanding, how your belly is expanding, your chest. And then as you're exhaling, how all of that air is releasing, flowing out through your nose. So as you continue to breathe, we'll do one little guided vision meditation. And again, if you're setting up, you might want to lay down. Continue to keep your eyes closed. And you're breathing in and out through your nose. But we're just going to take a little trip. So in your mind, just picture yourself walking through this beautiful forest, down this trail or this path or road. You see yourself walking. There may be leaves on the ground that you're walking on. How does that feel? How does it sound? What are the smells that you're smelling in this forest? How about the sounds of the birds? Just vision that joyful walk through the woods. And as you're walking, every now and then a beam of sun will shine through the trees. You'll feel that warmth on your arm or your face. Just continue to walk. Just very peaceful and mindful as you're enjoying the sounds and the smells. And then you start hearing some running water. And as you're walking, the water sounds a little louder. And then you see this tiny brook flowing in front of you. So you stop. You see the cool water flowing by. Just picture that. Maybe you see a fish or a leaf on top of the water floating by. Just notice how that makes you feel. Then as you look into the water, you just see your reflection. You see how clear the water is, how beautiful it looks. And then you dip your little hand into the water. You feel the nice, cool liquid on your fingers. And the chill that you get. Just noticing those feelings, those sounds and those smells. And you gently turn around. You travel back up this path, this road, this trail, away from the water. And as you walk away, just notice how each step that you take the sound of the brook flowing decreases to the point where you can no longer hear it. And you continue to walk and once again enjoy the sounds of the bird. Feel the cool breeze. Maybe the sunbeams coming through the trees. And just noticing the smell of the forest. The woodsy aroma that is all around you. You continue to breathe gently in and out through your nose. And again, we can just wiggle our toes or fingers. You can just flutter your eyes open when you're ready. So there's a few tools, a few tips that you can use to help, again, be very aware of how you're feeling and help manage those feelings a little bit. So you can just do some breathing, counting when you're breathing, focusing on your breath coming in and out through your nose. Do a body scan, or you can just do a visual meditation. You can go to the beach, you can go to the ocean, river, you can go anywhere that you want. I hope this has helped you some and that you can take this with you and use this whenever you need. And I wish you all the very best and hope to see you again soon. Take care.